My bestie, for the sake of hitting the jackpot, went and signed a deal with the devil. The contract went through, and now she's having major buyer's remorse, doesn't want to cough up her soul. To pay off her debt, she had the genius idea to kidnap me and my daughter and drag us to the demon headquarters, offering us as meat for payment. Staring at the castle packed with demons, a shiver went down my spine, not of fear, but of pure adrenaline. Holy crap, this was freaking Ethan Blackwood's stomping grounds. Years ago, we had a blow-up fight, and I bolted back to the human world, only to find myself knocked up with his kid. Stubborn as a mule, I didn't reach out to him, not even after she was born. And now, here I am, dragged back with my little girl. Don't even think about trying to escape. If you do, I'll kill your kid and feed her to the dogs. My heart clenched, and I stopped my eyes from wandering. My daughter was beside me, all tied up, her eyes wide with terror. She couldn't hold it in and burst into tears. Wah! I was about to comfort her when some dude shoved a rag in her mouth, followed up with a couple of slaps across the face, leaving a nasty handprint on her cheek. The poor kid couldn't take it and passed out. Hey, don't you lay a finger on my daughter. The words were barely out of my mouth when I got a kick to the chest, knocking the air out of my lungs and spitting blood. You little witch, you think this is your backyard? Shut your trap. I blinked, my vision swimming in red, head buzzing like a hive. Me and my daughter, we didn't do anything to you guys. You got beef, take it up with someone else. Please, just let us go. My daughter was lying there beside me, her little face all swollen and busted. It was heartbreaking to see. I tried to crawl to her, but someone stepped hard on my hand. The dude sneered, "You can thank your bestie for this. She pawned your lives to us. She made a deal with us, then tried to back out. Now, you guys get to be our soul food." The words soul food sent shivers down my spine, and I felt this wave of regret wash over me. Me and Amanda, we've been friends since we were little kids, practically sisters. She had been trying to hustle for cash lately, and I wired her a cool million, just cause I was grateful. Then she tries to pay me back by taking me and my daughter out to dinner, and halfway through, we both go lights out. Next thing I know, I'm locked in a van, on a one-way trip to Demon Central. Turns out, she signed some sketchy contract, selling me and my daughter as a sacrifice. How could she? How could she do that? I gritted my teeth, tasting blood, and this wave of pure anger washed over me. The dude started muttering, holding a bowl close to me. Seeing him cut my arm, I knew something was up and knocked the bowl out of his hand. "Let me go!" Crash! The bowl shattered. The guy's eyes widened, rage bubbling over, and he shoved my face into the broken pieces. "You little piece of trash, you think you can resist? I'll take your life." I struggled and groaned, sharp pain piercing my face as my fingernails dug into the ground, leaving trails of blood. Just when I thought I was going to pass out from the pain, someone yanked me to my feet. "Enough, she's not gonna be around much longer anyway. Souls that fight to the end, they don't taste as good." Another voice, smooth and comforting. I squinted, taking deep breaths. Then came the next shocker. The guy who roughed me up started sprouting black horns and a tail. Souls, contracts, and this creepy castle. It all clicked and my memory snapped back. This is Ethan Blackwood's demon lair. Years ago, me and him had a major fight. I bailed out of the castle, only to discover I was pregnant with my daughter. Too prideful to reach out, I raised my daughter alone. And now, all these years later, I'm hauled back here. Knowing who is behind this, a strange calm settled over me. I know you guys are demons. Just let me go. The two guys exchanged a look, then started laughing. "So what if you know? You're gonna be dead pretty soon." Their eyes were full of mocking glee. One of them pulled out a nasty knife and sliced into my palm. I screamed and coughed up blood. He dipped his fingers in the blood